This segment is sponsored by Seay Felton Trial Lawyers.
Well, in the Savannah area, sadly, there are so many car accidents almost every single day. Well, what if that was you and you were injured in an accident at no fault of your own? Do you know who to turn to? Well, joining us today are Quentin Seay and Eugene Felton of Seay Felton Trial Lawyers. And guys, it's great to talk to you again.
Yeah.
So nice to see you.
It's great
Nice
to see you
as well.
Yeah.
Now, you guys you're based in Atlanta, but you're in Savannah a lot, and you've been here for a long time, and you're on the foundation board of Savannah State University, and one of your lawyers is actually from the Savannah area.
That's
so
correct.
You know this area very well.
Yeah. Well, you know, we do have strong connections to this community. I personally have been coming down here since I was what we like to call a baby lawyer in my mid-20s, doing a lot of work in this community, helping out people who have been involved in car accidents and other types of mishaps. But now, you know, Eugene and I have formed a firm, and we are based in Atlanta, but we do practice all over the state of Georgia, and Savannah just happens to be one of our favorite places.
Well, you guys handled a rideshare company case, and that was a big case for you guys here in the Savannah area.
Very sad case, lots of complex issues, but we have the expertise and we have the resources to devote to cases like that. And we were able to win a very big settlement for that young man. And we were so happy because his life was really changed by this accident. And we hate seeing ordinary people injured because somebody sitting in an ivory tower didn't want to spend the money or take the time to make sure that these people are safe. And so it makes us feel good when we can even the playing field.
Almost like righting the wrong.
Well, dignity, justice, and respect. That's our motto.
How do you feel when you win a big case for somebody who's been seeking justice for a long time and they just haven't been able to find it or get it?
Well, I consider it a personal victory, not just for the client who may have been badly injured and whose life may have been changed, but I consider it a personal victory because, you know, their fight is my fight. I'm fighting for them, you know. I'm going to give it everything, and that's what we do at our firm. We put everything behind the cases that we take on for clients. We don't hold anything back. And if we have to, we'll go down fighting.
So Eugene, in addition to helping people who've been injured in a car accident, you help people in many other ways.
That's right. We have a saying that we like to say that we help those injured most. And there are circumstances where people who live in an apartment complex where the owner is on notice that there's a high crime area and there's an inadequate or completely lack of security. And we represent victims who are crime victims who've been shot or sexually assaulted, unfortunately. And so we do those kinds of things because we represent victims.
Well, how do they know that they actually have a case to begin with?
And that's one of the things that we do. We look, as some people say, past is prologue. We look in the past in the complex. What's the history of the complex? Is the owner on notice? Have people been saying, hey, we need to fix these gates? They're always open.
So if folks at home or they're not sure, they should just reach out to you for a consultation,
Yes.
and you can help them through that process.
That's right, that's right. Our website, www.sftriallawyers.com. And all of the information there and our past verdicts and settlements and what we do.
Now, we mentioned that you are on the foundation board with Savannah State. Tell us about your connections to this area and why you think it's so important to be involved here.
You know, Savannah is a very unique southern city in the state and in the region in general. And the culture, the people are very warm. And I am pleased to serve on the foundation board for Savannah State. I look at it as part of service, and it's sort of what we do as our jobs. We serve people, and in that capacity, I get to serve young students who are going to be brilliant citizens of our state and of our country. So I love coming down here twice to 2 to 3 times a year.
Why is this so important to be involved with this kind of law and helping people in this way?
I like being able to assist those, again, who've been injured most, who've had their dignity taken away from them. I like getting justice for people, for individuals.
You know, for many people who've been injured in a car accident or maybe where they're living on the property, you know, they're dealing with trying to get better, and then they may be not able to work, and their lives have been turned upside down, and they may think, you know, I don't have the time to fight this fight.
That's right. And that's when you hire lawyers to come in and at least advise you that, hey, you shouldn't be in this position by yourself because it was not your fault. The fact that you've gotten severely behind in your bills and paying your rent and so forth, and you've been out of work, somebody is responsible for that, and that's what we come in. We come in to help people get what they've lost and get what is fair to them.
And try to get some of their lives back.
That's right, that's right.
Patty, in addition to people who've been injured in car wrecks and who've been the victims of crimes where they live, we also represent our loved ones who are the victims of poor care in nursing homes. And a lot of people don't realize that they may have legal rights if they are injured or if they have a loved one who was injured because they didn't get proper care in a nursing home.
So for our viewers who are watching you guys today and they're thinking, okay, they may be able to help me, but I'm not sure, I don't know if I have a case, what's the best thing for them to do?
44902-6444, or you can go to our website, www.sftriallawyers.com, and learn all about us and what we do.
Hey, gentlemen, it's great to talk to you again, and great to see you here in Savannah.
Thanks, good to see you again.
This segment is sponsored by Seay Felton Trial Lawyers.